Hi everyone. Happy Sunday. Oh my gosh. I'm very excited about tonight. So excited for so many different levels. Um gosh, I started the book yesterday and I got to find the right words. It's inspiring me, it is motivating me, it is recharging my batteries. Okay. And every page I read, I think of all of you that went through the secret and the magic and now are going through this. Who has gotten a chance to read it? All right. So Bella's awake. I don't know if you just saw her. Okay, Bella's awake. She has a cookie. John is sitting at the kitchen counter and he's going to make a very important phone call. So at any given time, if Bella starts acting up, I have to grab her. So you just might see me like exit stage right. It's my right. I don't know if it's your right. So let's get into saying hello because my desk is filled. When you know, right? Okay. Hi, Ashley. How are you? Hi, Miss Amy. I'm glad you're here. And we've got Jenny, the dramatic panda. Hi, Jenny. What else we got? We got Miss Robin. How are you? Catching up on the latest videos you dropped today. So can I tell you, did last night's video, and if you watched it, you knew it was very late at night while I was filming it. And I sat here and I was really working. And in my head, I uploaded it. I go upstairs, I lay down in bed, and I was going to upload the thumbnail from my phone. And then I'm looking, and I'm like, there's no video there. I'm like, I never uploaded it. So I was just like, you know what, Don, let it go. It's okay. We'll upload actually 3 today. But that's okay. That feels like old times. It really does. It really does. Okay. So just so you all know, in case you don't, the dramatic panda is Jenny. And we have Miss Margie in the house. Now, Margie, you read the book already, am I correct? Or are you in the middle of the book? And then we have Budgeting with Melissa. How are you? All right, Mr. Jason is in the house. Jason, I want to tell you something. So Jason messages me yesterday and he is interested in the cash tray. And he says he wants a blue. And the blue I have is either the light blue or the blue that's on the stitch. And so I went looking last night and I ordered in 2 really cool blues because Janet the Crafty Saver asked for a blue one. So you guys are going to be able to choose out of 4 blues now versus 2 blues because the 2 blues are kind of like standard crayon blues, where the 2 colors I ordered in are like metallic-y and shiny, if that's what you want. But you get a choice now. You got choice of 4. And he's on the phone now, so I gotta kind of like do both. I gotta multitask. Glad we can all make it tonight, right? Hello, Miss Dolphin. We got Judy. Hi, Judy. Judy, I did not catch your live last night, and I didn't get Nikki's live last night. I thought that I was going to miss Jeanette's live, and I caught the tail end of her live. Oh, you got the time mixed up again? All right. But you're here. And then we got Lisa's in the house, and we got Anne-Marie in the house. Anne-Marie, you're on my to-do list this week. Yeah, you're on my to-do list. Good to-do list. You know, I'm going to print out the stuff that we talked about. I actually wrote it down to get her done. Hi, Miss Karen. All right. Then you haven't started the book yet. All right. So don't forget, under the first video, because right now we're members only right now. And then I'm going to go live because right now it's really only members only because I want to show you what I have and give you guys the opportunity to go and get before the general public. So don't forget that Miss Yvette Allen, she got us the PDF. So under the first video is the linkable PDF. You're going to need that because I don't know if it's day 3 or day 4 because I'm a couple of days ahead with filming. There's a QR code. You're going to need that QR code, and I'm sure that it's in the PDF file. Just saying. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. And then we got Miss June in the house. How are you? We got the Crafty Saver. We got Baby Girl Angel, my New Yorker. We got Jen. Did I say hi to you? You're still on chapter 4. I got through with chapter 4 today, and I am feeling the excitement that I felt during the other books. All right, let's talk all about that in a little while. I want to bring, well, everything's so important. And I'm like, I feel so excitable tonight. I really do. I hope that, with the reading of the book and mindsets and affirmations and thinking positive, I am totally shifted. Now, I can go off and off and off. I got to stay focused. We got my New York in the house. You're printing the journal tomorrow. Thank you. I'm in love with that journal. I was talking to Miss Lisa today on the phone, and even though the journal is like me and Bella, it's the colors, it's the garden, it's the view out the window, it's the calming that makes me want to write in that journal, and I'm hoping it's bringing the same thing to you all. I really do. Thank you. Because who you know. Because who you know. Yes. We got Miss Michelle and Miss Patty. And we got Miss Shar. Oh, you know what? Wendy must be with her daughter. I do believe Wendy is with her daughter, and I hope they're having a wonderful time. We've got Kathy in the house, and we've got Chrissy in the house. All right. Oh, my hair looks good up. Okay. Since you brought it up, I'm going to bring it up. This doesn't match this because this is grown in and this hasn't grown out. So every time I pull it up, it looks like one of those fake pieces that you put on the top of your head for like girls that have thinner hair and they wanted to make it look like they have a big bun. And every time, I don't know if you could see it in it, but this is all color and this is not color. So today I'm like, oh my God, if somebody brings it up, I'm going to, call myself out, but it's the truth. It's what I'm going through. It is. All right. As I tilt my glasses. Okay. And we got Little Green Cottage in the house. All right. So Miss Amy, I'm going to start with you. In fact, she's just right there. Miss Amy ordered her castle. Now, do you see the beautifulness of this castle and how it changes color? Okay. Now, Miss Amy, you asked for the cash tray also. Now, your cash tray is not listed yet. Okay, but this is your choice. Now, please, no one go buy it yet because I need to offer it to Miss Amy, and that's why it is a members only video right now. So Miss Amy asked for a cash tray in her color, right? So we have, and I know it's hard to see, but this one is more the multi-color, where this one is multi on the sides. It's more of a green tone. But Miss Amy, if budget is important to you, now these here are not acrylic, right? They're not like our cash trays, which you can bang around and tap, right? These are from a filament. So the multicolor ones are daintier, right? They're gentle. You got to be gentle with them. You can't grab them by these and pull them because you can damage your cash tray, right? Just like I kind of gave a spiel when we first started doing stickers on the binder, and I put the stickers on, and then you guys said, please, can we just buy the stickers? And I said, you got to be careful when you pull the sticker off the sticker paper, and you all promised. So that's what I'm disclosing with the cash tray. Now, Miss Amy, if you want this one, okay, this one matches yours, right? It does, okay, but this one has a slight boo-boo on it. And it is literally right in the front. The wall is just, it's got a slit in the wall. Now, it's half the price. Miss Amy, if you want it, go to the 3D print, and it's got boo-boo on it. If you don't want it, can you maybe let the comment section know, and maybe the next person would be able to pick it up? But you can't even notice it. It's right there. You see it? Right there. So once you put your money in it, you're never gonna know. And as long as you pick your trays up like this, you're gonna be fine. If you grab it, you could damage it, but it's half the price, only because it's got a little flaw in it. So Miss Amy, this one is up for grabs for you. If you don't and you want the one that is this one, I haven't put it on the website yet, and I will when we're done. So let me see what she has to say. And you know what? I'm going to turn my phone on ring, and this way, in case somebody in my girls or my guy needs to tell me something, I will get the message. Because if it's on vibrate, I don't get it. Okay. All right. So let me just go back to the things. Oh, you just got the journal? All right. We're going to talk about the journal too tonight. Did Miss Amy reply? Does anybody know? Okay, I'm not sure if Miss Amy replied yet. Someone let me know, okay? All right. Then this is what we're going to do. Now, traditional colors are there. So if you wanted the solids, they're already listed on the website. The yellow, the white, the black. Now, this is the yellow. This is for Miss Wanda, but I don't think Miss Wanda is here yet. But she messaged me, and the yellow is for Miss Wanda. Now, we have a light pink. That's got to be one of you, I'm thinking. All right, hold on. We're going to multitask here. All right, you know what? Hey, Lisa, would you want to jump in with me, and maybe you could be my eyes, and then I don't have to check my phone? Lisa, if I'm going to just send you a link, and I'm going to send you the link, and if you want to jump in with me, you can. If you don't want to, that's totally okay too. And I'll run with it like this. But let me see. I'm going to do she. And I should have probably done that earlier when we talked and just said, hey. All right. It is sent. All right. So Miss Amy, I'm going to try the top view. Let's try the top view, because there's a lot to go over. Someone said to me the other day, that's the happiest ring. Amy wants to see it again. Thank you. Okay. Rain is possible overnight, that just told me. Oh, laugh with me. All right. Let's change the camera view, and let's see what we come up with. I can do that. All right. Let me zoom out. Ta-da, you get to see my craziness. All right. Doesn't look the same. So Miss Amy, this is your castle, right? That's your castle. Now, this is one cash tray. And that's the best lighting I can get. Okay, so this is the good cash tray that has no imperfection. This is the cash tray that has a slight imperfection, and the imperfection is literally, I want to say, right here, and you can't, like, right there. Hold on. So imperfection, like, it's, you can, there's a little line right where my nail is. It's, hold on. You can't even see it on the camera. That's how, like, tiny it is. But it's your call. That's the best I can show you. It doesn't, it's not noticeable unless you go to touch it and you see that it's squeezable. And like I said, if you put your pen in there or you're never gonna notice, but that's totally your call. But if you don't want it, it's half the price, and someone in the chat might really want it and can't afford the others. And it's that, and on this one, you could see how it picks up the purple on the sides. Now, once you pick out your solid colors, that's no big deal. But the ones that are ombres are a big deal because they're never going to be the same. They really do come out to be almost one of a kinds. So this here is the light pink. This is the light pink. And this one is the dark pink. Okay. So the light pink, you can almost see, there you go. You can see the difference. You can see the difference. I'm holding it backwards. So the light pink is what Stitch's ear is. See how it's got that kind of pinkish? This is a traditional pink crayon. And you can actually see the difference. This is a light pink shiny, and this is a traditional dark pink. Okay, just so you all know. Yellow is yellow, black is black, white is white. All right, then I wanted to show you this. Okay, and I'm showing you this for a reason. And it is this one. You see this one? Let me see if I can just get me some more light. Okay. This is that ombre pattern, right? Which goes with this cash tray. This here color is now discontinued. This is discontinued. If this is something that you like, this is the last one. And I do have the matching Mickey pad holder. So I do have all three of these, but this is it. These are the last ones until the manufacturer creates another. And this is the ombre. And if you're interested in this cash tray, let me know. This is going to be item number 1 on the cash trays. So I'm going to mark that down as item number 1. So if you want this one, you have to check out with item number 1. If you have questions, you got to let me know. All right, so the ombre one is discontinued. Just saying. All right. Then item number 2, and the only reason why I'm doing it this way is, and now that they're shown, it's first come, first serve on the website. So make sure if you're checking out of the cash trays, you pick the right cash tray. All right. So this is now item number 2. I really want to give you guys a better lighting. Let's see if I can get you guys that. Okay. As I pull out my wiring. Okay. All right. That looks a little better. I'll bring the wiring down. All right. This one is going to be item number 2, and it is It's peaches, green, blue. So it goes from pink, it goes from a light pink, the tray is pink, the bottom of the tray is pink, and then it goes into almost like the orange creamsicle, to the lime green, to the blue. This is going to be item number 2 in the cash trays. Now, right now, I only have one of each because these are multicolored. None of them are ever going to look alike. So I want you to be able to choose the one that you want, if you want them. All right, so this one's number 2. Now, item number 3 is, okay. Item number 3 starts with a yellow on the bottom. Can you all see that? Look at how beautiful. Yellow on the bottom, goes into the bluish green. You can see it, the bluish green, into the peachy pink. And that's what it looks like. And if you look at this closely, it melds because right at the end of the cash tray, it starts going into the blue, which you see in the front. So this one is going to be number 3. This way you have a visual of what you get. And like I said, it was for members only to choose first. And then this one is like a rainbow. It's all the same filament, but the filament changes color, and this is where it's at on this one. So it starts off with like a peachy, goes into the lime green, into a light blue, into a darker blue. And then the top of it finishes almost like with a pink. It's so pretty. So, and honestly, there's your color scheme. There's your color scheme right there. Isn't that wild how it looks? All right. So this one is number 4. And the rest are just solid colors. I don't even know which one that I want. I really don't even know. So this is what we have. Now I'm going to switch us from members only to public. So give me 1 second. And we should still be on members only chat. So there we go. All right. All right, we're back. We're back, and I am going to organize these real quick, and I'm going to just neatly stack them, and I am going to clean off my desk, and we're going to get down to business. Getting down to business, because business and organization go hand in hand. All right. All done. All done. Okay. All right. Cash trays and all this is done. Ta-da! Stitch will never be for sale. He does not print good, so he's out. He's out. All right, I'm coming back, and we are going to... Where did I go? Okay, I'm coming back, and we are going to get into this video. Okay, webcam. There we go. Okay. All right. Let's see, what do we have? We have Nikki's in the house. Hi, Nick. I see you. Little Green Cottage. Is there any messages that I need to see? I don't think so. Amy wants to see it again. Got you. All right. Something sold. I don't know what. So congratulations to whoever grabbed something. I will look later. And my goal is to get everything in the mail by Tuesday and Wednesday this week. All right. So I think you want to choose the full price one. Okay, so you know what, Amy? I am going to add that right now to, I will add it right now for a color, and I'm going to write it as multicolored purple and green. Okay. That's going to be the option that you choose. Create an add-on. Give me 1 second. Let me get this up there. Create an option. Up, down. Multi-color purple and green. Okay. I think it just took that. It did not tuck it. I want drop down. Okay. Amy, it should, oh no, it just all changed. Stand by. Stand by. Yeah, there we go. Ah, Lisa's here. Hold on 1 second. Okay. And I spelled green with 2 A's. Okay. Miss Amy, it is up there. So you should be able to order your castle and your tray. There. So how are you? Able to order your castle? I took her out. She was talking. You have to shut off one of your things. Are you there now? I think she's there. Okay. All right. So Amy, if you want to choose the full price purple one, it's up there. I can. How are you?
I can't hear you now.
I can hear you. She'll figure it out in a second. All right. All right. Let's see if I missed anything. Miss Patty. I hope you have a wonderful time, Miss Patty. Hi, Miss Jean. Look at everybody's here. Carol's here. I didn't see her come in. Hi, Carol. Yes, you got yours, right? Yours is here. You were the light purple, and light pink, Jeanette. And Budget with Mama Bear is the dark pink. Oh, speaking of, she's right there. She's listing my cooking dinner. It says it's purple and multicolor purple and green. Please, Amy. Thank you, Miss Shar. All right. They're telling me don't forget Lisa's backstage. She was backstage. She disappeared. She probably went out to come back in. Yeah. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Miss Bev. Yes, you got the light pink. You got a castle? Aw. All right. So I want to wait for Lisa to come back in and she's right here. Hi.
Hi.
Okay, that's better.
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay. Oh, so Sandra says that Gavin starts college at the end of the month.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Gavin.
Isn't that funny? He feels like one of our kids.
We got to meet Gavin and Sandra on the cruise. And for a young man, he was very enjoyable to talk with and break bread with. Really, really awesome.
Yeah, he was. He was so much fun. Hey, Nikki.
Yes, I want to talk Elfster, so I'm actually going to open up where my file is, and let's see if we can get that to everybody.
Nice. Hey, Chrissy.
While I work on that, Lisa, can we talk about kind of a couple of things that we got to chat about this morning? Because
Yeah.
I think that I want to let them know that I said midway through Lisa and our conversation, I said, "Oh my gosh." It's like this needs to be discussed on the live because everything is so important to what we do here.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember because that's the thing when we talk, it just comes naturally. So I don't, you know what I mean? It's just a natural conversation. So we were talking about the book and The Secret and going back to, kind of rereading it and getting ourselves familiarized because we talked about, remember the checks that we made and just being mindful of these checks, right? And so Donna was like, well, are you still looking at this? Are you still manifesting it? And I said, it sits in my cash tray along with, I know Jean is here. I think this was from Jean from the
Yes,
cruise.
it was.
I have my manifestation $100 bill with it. Like every time I do a video, and then when I'm done, so I pull all of this up and I push it here. So I am always, even when I'm at work, because this is the desk that I work from as well, I'm looking at my check and this $100 bill. So it's always with me, regardless of. And then in my office at work, I actually have this is up on my wall and it is attached to a picture of a family compound. Because I did that when I bought this house. I put a picture of an ornament, and I think I've shared this story on one of your lives previously. Hallmark had their ornaments, and it had a new home ornament. And so I put that ornament on my wall at work. And so every day, sorry guys, this fell out of my cash tray. This is for the Rocked Out collab. Every day I would sit and I would watch that, or I would look at that ornament. And by the end of that year, or that next year, because it was Christmas, and then I got my house in May. So manifestation is real. It is a real thing. It is a real, if you put your mind to it and you visualize it, that's why I love that journal that you had, that you created with I told you when I saw it today when we were talking, I want to be in that garden. I want to be sitting on that chair, looking out at the garden and just being in that calm area.
And this journal
Yes.
can go with any book because I know I know that because I said, you know what, I think that one of the things that were blocking me from starting that book was and I say it in the video I created today when I read chapter 4. So you're gonna probably hear this twice, but the whole thing about the secret and the magic and now the riches is all about repetition, right? I think that I had gotten, like, I didn't want to read out loud. I feel like sometimes when I'm reading, I don't read correctly. I stop at a break where I shouldn't break. I pause before the comma. And then sometimes I think that the New York in me comes out and I go, oh my goodness. But then this is what happened. And I told Lisa this story. This is what happened. And the person's in this chat, and I'm not calling them out, not calling them out at all. If they want to come forward, they can. They left me a beautiful, I'm gonna get mushy, a beautiful message today in my email. I woke up to a thank you for reading this. Thank you for reading this book.
Yes.
Thank you for reading that book to us. And then she explained why she was thanking me. And then I got this amazing, overwhelming, where I go, that was my signal. Read the book, Donna. Read the book to the village, even though I didn't want to, because of my own self-esteem. Shame on me. Shame on me. But I did it.
I mean,
so
I
that
understand
was
because being, reading it's weird, right? We're hearing our own voice and you're reading by yourself on a video. And even the night that I read, that first night that I read The Secret, and something would catch my eye, it would spark something and I would want to read it again. And I thought these people are going to think I'm nuts because I'm pausing and then rereading it. So I understand that. And
So
you,
I do that, and I like that too. And then what you guys don't see is, let's just say I get to a part in the book and I go, know that the universe has unlimited ways to bring money to you, unlimited. And I look up as if I'm talking to the village, but there's nobody here. So
yeah.
I catch myself reading and then looking up as if I'm talking. So then I got to come back down and go, there wasn't, and I tell this to myself in the head, I go, there's nobody there, Donna. And then I go, where did I leave off?
Well, I think I shared with you guys, you and Steph, when I first did a video, you guys are going to think this is funny, but when we would meet before I had a channel, we took a picture one day. Somebody took a screenshot of us. And I used that. I was talking to them when I did my first video because it's very weird. Like I'm sitting here right now and I'm just talking to the calculator that's sitting in front of me, right? But I have you guys on my laptop over here because I can't see the chat and I can't see the video. It's just the video is delayed for me on my laptop from the phone. But literally, I'm talking to this calculator. And that's what I do on my videos. I just picture one of you guys. I'm just talking to Jen or I'm talking to Kathy or Dolores but reading, I get that. Like, and your inflections, you don't know. It's a thing. It's a thing.
You know what? I keep going back to, and I think I say this, and the thing is this, I'm reading, so I'm in read mode.
Yeah.
And then I stop and then I edit and I get it uploaded. And then I go back and I read and I read. And yesterday was day 1, today's day 2. So if you have not got to watch that video yet, I'm just going to recap something for you all. This is now there's homework every day. Again, just like in the magic, which I did not get to do all the magic homework because that was November. It was the cruise and I had to book, film, and then I never went back to it. So my job for myself is to go back and review the magic. Now, when you start with The Secret and then you go on to the magic and then you come into the riches, it tells you automatically there's going to be a lot of things that you've heard already. And this is what I said to Lisa today. I said, Lee, do you know that when we don't save money and we don't do our videos or we're not holding ourselves accountable, what happens to that money? It goes poof, right?
Yes.
And we don't know where it goes. Where does your money go? You didn't save it. You had to have spent it, but where'd you spend it on because you got nothing to show for it? I had this amazing feeling that I was not manifesting. I'm always grateful, but the thank you wasn't coming in threes again out of my mouth. So I think it's important that we keep reviewing and revisiting, and repetition for this is so important for manifestation and to think wealth and get rid of the negative and bring in the positive. And once again, I say it in a video, you're going to hear me be repetitive, hear that noise, and don't listen to it. Focus on the signal, right? These are all things that are coming back for 2 years now. 2 years. But for me, I felt like the books are over here, so that's why I'm pointing that way. I felt like I just pushed them away. They need to be pulled back into our daily life.
I agree. I think this needs to be front and center. And I think it's that habit, right? Once you do something, was it Steph that said that there's scientific that if you do something for 21 days, it becomes a habit? I want to say in one of the conversations we had, she mentioned that.
Well, look at what this is. It's
Yeah.
21 days
Oh,
to
see, there you go.
riches.
There you go. I'm looking for my book. I'm looking on my. Oh, there it is. I see it because I was going to go grab it.
And I'll say it again. You know that the PDF is there for us under the first video. So make sure you go to that first video and grab it. And remember, these videos are for members only, and it's for all tier members. So even if you're not a middle member or a top member, the Here for the Lives is getting it also.
So that's so funny. I didn't even remember that saying that. I think it was in a conversation that we had before we even got to this book.
But it's, I've always said, like, when you want to break a bad habit, they
Right.
tell you that.
Right.
If you want to
Yeah.
go on a diet, because you mentioned
Yeah.
diet today in regards
Yeah.
to saving money,
Yeah.
and they say stick with it for 21 days. I always thought it was 19. I don't know why 19 was in
Yeah.
my head for so many years, but it's not.
Yeah. No. So my church does a 21 day of prayer, fasting and prayer, like twice a year. So that's where 21 came in my mind. But there's got to be something scientific to that, right?
Right. So chapter 1, which is, and they're short reads. Every video is going to be 15 minutes. It's not going to take up much of your time. It's really not. It says to do this. 20 items. And I do believe that this was in the magic. And if Miss Patty's here, Miss Pat, because Miss Pat was with me on the magic full force. 20 items that cost you money that you want, write them down and put the amount that it cost next to it. Put it next to it and leave it there. That's our first homework. And then our second homework is this. If you were to spend, for all of you that checked out at my website tonight, I want to say thank you. But whatever you spent, manifest that money coming back to you. Because that's what the second chapter is teaching us. But you've got to be diligent in thinking this way. Okay, I spent $8 on Etsy. I want my $8 back. And think $8. Envision $8 in your checking account. Envision somebody handing you $8. Think of that. For every amount you spend, envision it coming back to you. I was like, ooh, I like that.
Yeah,
I like that a lot.
Well, yeah, that's why I haven't started reading it, because when I saw your journal, I was like, oh, I gotta print all that stuff out and make the journal.
So yesterday, I really, and because I'm reading days ahead, my whole schedule in my mind is going to be crazy, right? Because I'm on day 4, but yesterday was only day 1. So I've got to slow down when I kind of remember things. But I had known a couple of people that read it, and they commented, and they were like, you're going to love the book. I haven't heard one bad thing about this book. You're going to love this book, and you better have your pen, your pencil, your highlighter, and a notebook. So when I did that, I was just like, okay, if this book is as good as the other ones, it needs its own book journal. It needs it.
Yes.
It deserves it.
Yeah, I agree.
And I want us, because we've got more books on standby. We've got the squared book, right? And then we got Psycho-Cybernetics. So we've got a couple of books, and I do believe that we got the Power Now. I don't think the Power Now, whatever her other book is, if somebody knows, drop it down below. But I do believe there's another one that goes into this series. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Anne-Marie.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, Anne-Marie, are you okay?
Oh my goodness.
Oh no, not even 60,000 miles on your car. Well, are you okay physically?
Oh my goodness. All right, the village is here. They're consoling you. I want to show you Did it not print? Oh, it printed. Would you like? All right, we're gonna jump. Do you guys want to jump around tonight? You want to just have fun and act like it's
Yeah.
a party? Okay. So the Elfster gift exchange, and we want to do Elfster in July. So I think we have 62 people watching. That doesn't mean that they're members, but if they would like to become a member, it's all member levels when you do Elfster. We're going to do the $25 gift exchange. So we're going to want the items delivered by July 1st, right? Christmas in July. I'm thinking, right? July 1st, or do we want July 25th?
Well, ask the village. What do they want?
Yeah, kind of threw it out there. There was a question mark at the end of that statement.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking to me.
I was talking to everybody. So tell me, what do you all think? July 1st, or would you like to do it traditional Christmas in July, which would be July 25th? I'll wait for, yep. Look at Jason's like, yep.
Yeah, I liked July 25th too.
Okay. I'm going to hand this out to you guys tonight. It's a gift from me to you to start saving. Now it's a $30 save because you always you might get a $22 gift for your person. And if you stay within budget, that's fine. But this is what I have to ask you again. If you're going to be part of this, we're going to give links closer to May. So we got a couple of months, but it gives you time to start saving. Please go over and make sure your wish list is updated. Like if you already bought it for yourself or you got it as a gift, update it. Because I didn't know this. A couple of things that I put on my gift list said they were $19, right? So I thought they were $19. I click on them, they were more than 19. So it was weird.
Yeah, it happens when Amazon updates prices. So throughout the year, you'll see the prices, they'll fluctuate. And also, so like mine, and if you've had an Elfster for a long time, or if you've put stuff on it last Christmas in July or last Valentine's Day and no one bought it, so you think it's okay to leave it there, it could no longer be available.
Right. So that's really important for us to upload to what's the word I'm looking for? Update. I had the up.
Yeah.
I have balloons. Who knows what I'm doing?
Right. Yeah.
I'm multitasking on my end. I'm putting it into the Google Drive.
Nice.
So
nice.
Let's get that in there for you. And then somebody can print it and let me know what you all think of it. And then I'll show it. Let's go to the desktop.
So I brought my regular books out, your yearbooks, just to show so January I was really gung-ho. February, I don't know where February went, but March I have filled this out so much. And then your notes, your affirmations kind of feed into the book, right? The manifest, the breathe, hustle, and repeat. It just, because I saw this one sitting here. And then the March one's on my desk because I've been using it routinely. I go in and look at that and update it. And yeah.
I use mine. And I've already made a second version. I've made a second version of my family banking.
Nice.
This one is just about done. I don't think I have any more page. I have one page left. And then I move on to this one. And they're going to be journals. I'll keep them for a while.
Yeah.
So that's.
I need a cover with this one is my business one, my channel one. So I still need a cover for that one.
Nice. If you send me art, I'll create it for you.
Okay.
Tell me what you want. Or just fill it, the plans are there.
Yeah.
All right, let's find this.
Yay, Patty.
I need a lesson in Google Drive. Because when you upload, there's so many different, it disappears. I upload something and it disappears. I got to look for modified today. And there it is. All right, I'm going to save the link to anyone with the link. And I'm going to add it to just members right now on Google. Yay! Get to do all this together.
Hey, Mary Duhart.
Hi, Miss Mary. You've been in my prayers all week. I hope everything is well. I want you to know that. All right.
So, Mary, for the elf, Donna said that closer to May that she'd send out links. So you haven't missed anything. She was just getting everyone ready.
I'm just giving out the challenge tonight.
Yeah.
We're going to create a post right now, and somebody's going to grab it and let me know, what do you all think? Okay, here it comes. And I'm not going to write anything. I'm just going to put the link, and the link ain't linking. There's no link. I'll tell you.
So, how's everyone doing on their Q1 goals? I know we talked a little bit about it last week on the live, but how's everyone doing? Are you guys meeting all of your big rocks, or if you're using rocks, are you wondering where the 3 months went? Can you believe we're already like halfway through with March? Like we're gonna be done.
So, halfway through with March, and
Yeah.
now I'm reading the book, and
Right.
it's a daily.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
uh, okay, Lent always is emotional, right? The
Yeah.
And when I started this, I didn't realize it, and then I'm like, now I'm 4 days in videos, and then I had to make my to-do list, and I'm going, how many videos do I want to get accomplished this week? And then I started looking at the calendar, and I actually wrote it on my no spend calendar what day I'm on, so that I know what to post on YouTube corresponding to the day.
Oh, nice. Nice.
And then I started tracking. Good Friday is the day that we finish this book.
Are you kidding me? Are you?
And I did not plan that. So,
That is so weird.
and when I believe that for me, we're manifesting, yeah, universe, right? But who's
Yes.
my universe? The
Yes.
Lord is my
Yeah.
universe. The Lord created the universe for me. So everybody's got to do you. But when it fell on Good Friday, I was just like, holy moly.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's some divine intervention right there.
So, all right.
That's
So
great,
it's
Karen.
there.
Karen's got
And
a quarter of her debt paid off, Donna.
say that again.
Karen from Little Green Cottage has a quarter of her debt paid off. That's fantastic.
Yay! I love that.
That's fantastic.
So Santa Claus's birthday is July 5th, 25th, Shar? I think she told me that once before. I really do.
It is.
And
Science.
this is the challenge.
Oh yeah, show it because I can't see it. I can't go look for it. Oh, nice. Nice, nice.
It's a $30 challenge, and he's hanging out with his flamingo, and he's getting ready to go in the pool, and the sun is shining. So
Nice.
this is for our Elster gift exchange. Save $30, spend 25 or a couple of cents more. It's all up to you, but we'll be prepared, right? We will be prepared.
Okay, Star saying that his birthday is today. And well, first of all, happy anniversary to you and Michelle. How is it today? And how do you know that?
Shar told me that once before. Yeah, I know she knows that.
Yeah,
Shar's a wealth of information.
right.
Happy
Yeah.
anniversary.
Chrissy's paid off one credit card and got her $1,000 emergency fund. Nice.
Love it.
That's great.
I love it. So on a funny note, I think this is Bugs Bunny, and I'm in Bugs Bunny mode, right? And Lisa knows that I was talking Daffy Duck and Bugs Bunny
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. What was that from?
That is Bugs Bunny and the orchestra.
Yeah,
Yeah, the orchestra.
I come full circle all day. too.
I can picture the scene in my head where he's the conductor
Yeah.
and then he
So,
runs away.
oh my gosh,
Wow.
I love it. So in this week's video, one of my videos, I talked about, it might have been today's, if you guys got to watch it, because they were late. Happy anniversary. Happy. You think it's the Flintstones? Hi, Miss Linda Green. Okay, so
No.
let's get to business for a second. I save an average of $200 a day, right? And it goes back here to the sinking funds. And there's always a reason. And now I'm dedicating specific big long-term challenges for big long-term bills. And those big bills are going to come whether or not I save for them.
Right.
So when and I think I was having a chat with Budget with Mama Bear recently, and I said, within the last 3 years, in the very beginning, people were like, how do you save that much money? Where does that money come from? I haven't heard that in a very long time. And I don't know if it's because they're watching and they realize that you got to save this money because you've got those bills. And then I had this moment where I go, so I started with small amounts. And then I got to the $100 a day. And then I got to like the $150 a day. And then it went to 200. And it hasn't budged from that 200. And I'm thinking, it needs to budge from that 200.
Yeah.
So I think that my spending has got to get less because that 200 is funding long term, but not enough long term. So I sit here and I analyze and like, okay, here's another long term. St. Patrick's Day is this Tuesday. And you're not supposed to focus on the book says don't focus on finances, but we're going to put that aside for just a second. I ordered for St. Patrick's Day for Tuesday's dinner. I got 2 corned beefs and they were $25 a piece.
Wow.
And they were this big. And you know that when you put them in the cook, they're going to become this big.
Right.
So Vinny came home from Jersey today and he's going to town. And I said, listen, you're going to have to just go get me 2 more corned beefs. And I said, I want big ones. There were no big ones. They're all average, like this size. Corned beefs years and years ago were this big. So, projection. I have an Easter account for the food. I've got Thanksgiving for the food. I've got barbecues covered. I've got Christmas dinner covered. I now need a sinking fund for Thanksgiving, for St. Patrick's Day dinner.
Yeah. Yep.
And last night we did family dinner, and we were talking Easter. And my sister jokingly said, Donna, I told you last year, let's have St. Patrick's Day the next day, and then the price of meat will be cut in half.
Well, she's not wrong.
TJ thinks that the price was too much, that, oh my gosh, why are we having it? And I go, TJ, stop. I was like, it was just a joke your aunt made.
Yeah.
And I said, I wanted to order in for Easter. I wanted to get a spiral ham from Mission Barbecue. And because we were talking prices of food, TJ goes, we all have turkeys in our freezer. Why don't we just have a turkey and nobody's got to pay for food? And I was just like, so TJ is so money conscious.
That's good.
He's almost like me.
Yeah.
He really is. But long term, going back to where I started that statement, long term money is so important. It really is. Long term spending, sinking funds are so important. If I was to ask anyone in the comment section right now, what do you think is something that you should have in your sinking funds, an envelope, but don't? I'd like to see what you guys say. Because honestly, those sinking funds, I try to have everything covered.
I'm trying to think for me. I think I'm like you. I have so many sinking funds that I literally have something for everything.
Right. But you know what? I realized I don't. And I had, wait, I might have a list right here. This is my little container that tells me what I have to do. And I really thought I had, hold on a second. I thought I had, haha, I do. So now I did not do this. So I said to myself a while back, I started paying for wood for the front porch. I need a wood, and Budget with Mama Bear has one of these already. She's got a wood sinking fund for her wood, her firewood.
Yep.
We go to 2 fundraisers at our local fire department twice a year. That, you know, they have 50/50s. You like to give back, you like to spend. So I should have a sinking fund for that. We now have Sam's Club that Vinny likes to go shopping at. I need that. And I would like to have one dinner out covered a month.
So date
One.
night. So you need a date night sinking fund.
Date night. No, we're going to call it a dinner out. Because that's what it is.
It's a date night.
All right.
I do like, so Steph has a Costco envelope, and I think I need one of those.
Right. Because just think about that. You know, I have the Amazon for when Amazon Prime comes through.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, you know. Oh, you just added a house maintenance. You need a sinking fund for morning coffee? Car maintenance. I have one of those. I do that. Thank you guys for helping. A bills buffer. Well, that would be the old poop.
Right.
That would be for me, the old poop. Or it happens. Which one? It happens. It happens because it happens.
It does happen.
All right. Love that. Go back to the channel. Oh, you guys are taking care of her. Thank you. Aw, thank you, Miss Patty.
Oh, that's nice, Brenda.
Oh, I love that. So that's a fund that you don't have a sinking fund for already. That would be nice. Oh, there you go. A fundraiser, right? Because you know, oh, my cap is on my drink. I thought I was gonna knock it over. I only get hit once a year for a fundraiser for chocolate, so that wouldn't be a bad idea either. I like that. Little holidays.
Look at Brenda's. She's got one for when people help you and you want to pay them.
Yeah, those fees will definitely add up, right?
Yeah.
People who help us, we want to pay them. I said I was going to start an envelope, but haven't. Brenda. Hi, Miss Brenda. It's so nice to see you. You know what, Brenda? I kind of like that idea too. Hold on a second. I'm writing that on my list. So I got to put St. Patrick's Day. And what would you call that?
Maybe like a tips fund? Or a helper fund?
Something like that. We're going to come up with something better. Because
Girl Scout. Yes. Yes.
With all the storms that we had, we've got so many trees down in our woods that now have to get cut up, or else they'll rot in its place, and then they're useless where we heat our house with it. So all that wood's got to get cut up. And we have a neighbor who definitely does side little gigs, you know.
Yeah.
He's a helper. They call I want to say mother's helper, but it's not a mother's helper. But anyway, I'm going to ask him, we're going to ask him if he would come and help John. And he's a woodcutter. Like, he likes to cut trees down. And so he'd be really good with John. And then my sister said yes. So she goes, I want him to come over and till my grass or till my garden.
Yeah.
But we've got to come up with a good name for that envelope.
So we got some suggestions. Jason says thank you, cash. Chrissy said gratitude, cash. Melissa said, what about a handyman fund? And then June said a generosity fund. So,
Ooh.
yeah, I like that.
Can we go with generosity?
Yep. Yep. I like that one.
You know what? If you guys wait until next Sunday, I will give that fund, sinking fund, to everyone because I think that that's an important one. I will gift that next week to members only. All
You are
members.
so. See what we were talking about with the village and how you take care of us?
But you know what? They're taking care of me.
They
So
are.
that one I would
Yeah.
like to give back with.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice, Miss Kathy. Tickets, right? Appreciation. Oh, appreciation. I like that too, Janet.
Oh, Shar said, what about money for the heart helpers? That's nice.
Ah.
That's
So,
nice.
Miss Janet, not that I'm putting you on the spot, Miss Janet isn't going to do the hop this month, and I'm getting the calendar ready for April. Miss Janet, do you think that you will be back in on April, or do you want me to push you out until May? Just asking for me, because I would like I would like to get that email out, but I would love to know if I should put you on the hop calendar.
Yeah, I'm trying to already get my budgeting together for April. Are you guys working on your budget plan for April? I just can't believe that we're already here. I just feel like we just started talking goals and
I felt like it was just
plans
January,
and
right, that first
me
week.
too. Me too. I literally just thought we were, yeah, it's just crazy how quick the years fly.
Right, I agree with you. Miss Brenda, I see you on all of my videos, and it's okay that you can't make Sunday nights, but when you do show up, I do appreciate it, and I see you. So thank you, because you always leave me a nice story, and I love reading them.
So Donna Ann Marie has one called House Call. So if you need
Ha!
someone to come service your furnace or repair an appliance, you have the diagnostic fee covered. Speaking of fees, I was sitting on someone's live and I last week and it was so hot in my house. And I know you guys up north are still enjoying beautiful temperatures. We are not. We are in first summer. Um, and my air conditioner went out. And so I went outside and the motor was running, but there was nothing happening and there was condensation all on the front of the air conditioner. And I was, oh, great. And it was like 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock at night. So I have my guy's number on my phone. So I normally text him if there's a problem. But I thought, well, I'm not going to text him at 11. So I emailed him so that he got when he came into work. And so he calls me and he's like, well, we'll get someone over there this afternoon. So I haven't had air condition all night, all day. They come, my motor had died. Like I needed to replace the motor.
Wow.
Yeah. I was panicking. Like that's thousands of dollars.
I was
And
just going to ask, is it rude that I ask how much is something like that?
no, it's thousands of dollars, like a couple of grand to replace the motor in your air conditioner. But divine, someone looking out for me, so I bought my house in June of 2016 and I had to replace the whole air conditioner. Well, the previous owner replaced the whole air conditioning unit as part of me buying the house. My air conditioner is still under warranty until June 1st of this year. Yeah, you talking about divine grace and mercy that was shown to me this week. I
Wow.
I only had to pay $270 for labor for them to exchange the motor.
I'd be like, here you go.
And I did. I took it.
Thanks. Don't come back.
Right. Right. Yeah.
So now are you preparing for a sinking fund for?
Yes. Well, so funny that you mentioned that because I thought, well, I have a brand new motor in there. So does the motor have a separate warranty now? So I texted my guy and he's like, well, no, the warranty runs out June 1st. And I'm like, but you just put in the motor, right? It's a new motor. How is that motor going to run out in June 1st? So he calls me and he's like, well, no, everything, like you've used the warranty for that motor basically. And so I said, well, okay, now I need to start planning to replace it. How much does a replacement unit cost? And he's like, well, for your size, for what you're pulling, for the size of the house, all this stuff, he's like, $8,500 is probably what I would guess. He's like, but you don't need it now. You don't need to replace it. And I'm like, no, I need to start now so that when it happens in, a year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever that is, I'll have the money and won't have to use a credit card for it, right? So that goes back to what you just said about making that plan, getting that sinking fund. So, yeah.
And you know what? Now everybody take a pause for a second and reflect on what Lisa just said and say, is there somewhere in your life that maybe we just learned from what, think ahead,
Yes.
think about
Yes.
that like the future projection of a cost. Lisa, is it unheard of for because I know that my girlfriend who lives in Florida, hers went and her daughters went almost,
Yeah.
and she was covering too, but it was 0% financing for.
Yeah.
So do they usually offer that?
Yeah, you can get financing 0% for a year, 18 months, depends on what carrier, what air conditioning carrier you're using.
Okay.
But for me, that's just another bill, it's just another bill. And I don't want another bill. I want to be able to save the money. And then when it happens, I have it to just pay outright. So yes, but if I hadn't been under warranty, I could have done that for the $3,000 that it would have been to replace the motor. But yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, Steph, I hate that.
So, what was it? 2 years ago. I think it was 2 years ago, April, I put the new engine in, right? It was 2 years ago in
Yep.
the Ford,
Yep.
right? My original
Mhm.
Ford Explorer.
Yeah.
Well, the Ford's been sitting there for about a month and a half now. We can't get it started and the mechanic hasn't come to look at it. But I think it's time to get it up and running and put it up for sale with, this is but you know what? We live in an area where guys want that kind of a car. So because they have the means to repair it, fix it, they, get down and
Oh,
dirty.
yeah.
My
My son. So remember my middle son's first car was like I don't know. It was a Honda, like a Honda Accord, but it's that certain body that they have that people take it and they soup it up to like be a racer. Well, that was the body he had. And he, first car, doesn't know enough to change the oil. Well, he blew up the motor on a Honda, on a freaking Honda. So I told him, I said, list it on like Facebook Marketplace or someone will buy that car for the body. And they did. They came out and gave him, I don't know, like $1,500 for it.
right.
But yeah.
And there's nothing else wrong with the car. The interior, the body, there's
Yeah.
no rust, and whatever. But you know what? Truth be told, I'm sitting here and I throw it out and I ask, listen, if it's just a local drive for
Right.
us,
Right.
maybe the mechanic can fix it. Would I be willing? Would I be willing? I would probably go to another 1,000 to keep it as a daily driver for here, like just to go back and forth to town. So I personally, going back to Mama Bear's question, I hear you, I get it, but I still have a connection to that car because I look at that car and go, there's nothing wrong with it except for this.
Right. Well, that's what I was
So,
going to ask Anne Marie when she said she was going to get a new car. If it's just the engine, have you priced just replacing the engine? Because if that car doesn't have but 60,000 miles on it, that's still a good car. So
right.
I would maybe look into that before chucking the whole car.
Been there, done that. Been there, right there. Been there, done that.
It's so funny that you talk about a roof because I was out out front, and my neighbor, he came out and we were talking about the roof, and he said, "Did you get your roof replaced?" Because we had a hailstorm in 2019 that damaged a lot of houses in my neighborhood, a lot of roofs. And so I was fortunate enough to get my roof replaced and the insurance paid for it. But he didn't. He didn't file a claim or anything. And now his roof, he said that he's got a leak in his roof. And I'm like, well, you need to call and see if like the limitations have run out, or I don't know how long you have to claim or whatever. But yeah, roofs are no joke. They are no joke to replace. You know that better than any of us, but yeah, they are no joke to replace.
But see, I knew that it was coming.
Yep. Yep.
And I threw everything at it, including the kitchen sink.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I worked hard on that sucker.
Yeah, you did. You did. Damn, $7,000 for your engine? God, that's a lot of money for an engine.
I did 5.
Wow.
I did 5.
See, Jason, that's what I'm talking about. When I bought, so my son, my baby son, who's not 18, but I bought him a Honda too, specifically because if you take care of it, that thing will go for 300,000 miles.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, that Ford Explorer has 200, and it's a 13.
Yeah,
So
my Ford had 190 before I got rear-ended and they totaled it. It had 196,000 miles on it. And I had only had one maintenance issue with it, or one, they had to replace something. Um, I think it was like $600, $700 repair bill. That was it. In all the years that and it was a 2010. When did the accident happen? In 23.
uh,
Yeah. Yeah,
Honda
Hondas are,
Pilots.
yeah, Hondas are really
They've
good.
always had a good rating for years.
They have. Hondas are the best. That's what I want. And I manifested. I told you that story, right? About me
Yeah.
manifesting his car. Yeah. And your challenge paid for it. The buck challenge with the princesses, and then I did the one with the animals.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah,
Oh,
see,
look
Cat
at you all
200.
talking pilot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Vinny's gonna need a new car
Yeah.
eventually.
Hondas are the best.
I gotta get TJ under control first. Get him settled, and then I can worry about Vinny. One challenge at a time.
Right, right, right.
Oh, Miss Leela is awake. Hi, sweet girl.
Yeah.
GM had over 200,000 miles on it.
Wow.
Water. Wow. Oh, a Toyota. Okay. I Cars are a necessity nowadays.
They really are. They really are. But they are so stinking expensive.
Yeah. Yep.
So
I agree.
yeah, I bought my son a Honda Accord to Amy. Both of them, that was their first cars. Both of my boys have had Honda Accords as their first cars.
Yeah. TJ had a Dodge pickup. Vinny had a Ford Focus. I'm a Ford girl. John's got a Ranger. He's got the Ford 250. It still sits in that garage looking pretty. I think we need to change the topic.
Yeah. Let's talk about something else.
I think we have
Shar changed the topic for you. She said
Sure,
brick
I
wall.
hear you. Let's
Brick wall,
save
brick
some
wall.
money. And Miss Leela is here, and Bella's still awake, and John's doing very well with her, which surprised the heck out of me.
That's good. That's good.
Okay, so I accounted for my money earlier in today's video. $2 goes into my little mailbox from Emily, who is Leela Budgets.
No.
Maybe this is my savings challenge to get to across the pond.
There you go. There you
Let's fill this up 100 times.
go.
Okay. Then we have 20. Did I rip it? No, I didn't. I did rip it. I ripped it. $20 going into. I'm going to change the camera for a second. Let's do
Jenny,
this.
you're so funny. Jenny said 100 years later, she's still thinking about using O Poop for Bill's buffer.
Oh, goodness. That's funny. Okay, let's see
Kathy,
if it
my
works.
dad used to, I was telling Donna today, we were talking about cars. My dad restored old Mustangs. That was when he retired from his 9-to-5 job. He had a mechanic shop, and 68, 69 Mustangs were his favorite to work on.
Now, Lee, you're not doing the brick wall because you're doing what? Tell them.
I'm doing the pixie dust. I am
Right.
pixie dusting with for Amisha. So
Yes.
I had to choose one or the other. Although
And I love that.
I am bummed because you guys are doing such really cool ones this year. I'm gonna have to do them next year.
Oh, you know what? I did not. Yeah, this
I love the Mary
like the way
Poppins, Jason.
Jason's being a good sport.
Right.
All right, so we got to do 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh,
6,
I love
7,
that
8,
color that you're using for your brick walls with that one.
16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right. I'm telling you. See, everything, like the more we do together, the more we read daily, the more you focus on everything. I'm telling you, the brick walls are making the year go by faster also.
I think so too. I think so too.
And the way that we broke it down this year to make it $20 a week, and each month is a different challenge. Oh my gosh. We're going to be like, in December, we're going to be like, hello, where did the year go?
You know what I just thought of? How do I do that? I could do the brick walls and just change the denomination.
You could do $1 for 4.
Right.
You could.
Yeah.
You could do it. Mm-hmm.
Yes, you are a team player, Jason.
I love it.
Yeah.
Love it, love it, love it.
Donna, you weren't on Judy's live last night, but Jason gifted memberships. And I had literally, talk about manifesting, I had literally just gotten out of my mouth to Judy that I missed being a member because I canceled, I'm going to say paused. I paused all my memberships at the beginning for the first quarter. And I've done that every year for the last 3 years to give me the first quarter to kind of really step back. And I had literally just Judy that I miss being one of her members. And she said, I miss you too, but I understand and no worries. And then Jason gifted and I got one. I got a gifted membership.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I call teamwork.
That's right. That's right.
That's so sweet. How do you do that? Well, we can't do it here because we're private with without public.
Yeah, so I've never been able to do it myself. So I don't know, is it because I'm on my phone? Because when I'm watching lives, typically you guys, the live is on my TV, but I'm commenting on my phone.
Right.
So I don't have I've never seen a way to gift memberships. So I don't know if you have to be on a computer to do that or what.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't know.
It's never been an option for me, so I don't know.
Oh, that is so sweet. Good job, everybody. It was, huh? Oh, I love that. So sweet. So sweet. Yeah. Okay, so last week, and you brought it up a little bit before this, quarterly goals.
Yes.
Quarterly goals. So I had asked who wants, and you know what? I'm going to grab my notebook for now. Who wants to be part of, all right, so quarterly goals ends, first quarter ends on March 31st, right? 31 days in March.
Yep.
So on April 1st, on April 1st, let's talk about this. Who would like to do a video with a hashtag at your leisure within the month of April? And if you do it, or at me, and I will put it into a playlist, do you want to do something like that?
Yeah, you and I talked about it, so I'm in. I can definitely go over my.
Okay, so we got She Persisted. Now, I want to tell Miss, there we go, here we go, holy moly.
So Steph said she'll do it.
All right, Budget with Mama Bear. Now, it's open to anyone with a channel. And if you're watching but not part of my members,
So Jenny will do it.
leave me an email, Donna, poweredbycreativity.com. No, at gmail.com. That's my website, Donna, poweredbycreativity@gmail.com. And let me know if you want to be part of a lineup. And I'm going to create and let everybody know. Budget with Mama Bear. Okay.
Dramatic Panda.
Okay.
Jen at Jen Finally Saves.
Dramatic. I love that. Jen. Finally. Okay. Anyone else? What do we got?
Jen, you'll be great. You'll be great.
No, we're gonna, yeah. All right. And you know what? Jeanette, right?
Yep,
Right.
Jeanette.
I knew Jeanette was gonna be in it. Jeanette. And then I'm gonna, like, anyone that does the hop, I'm gonna send out an email to those ladies and see if they want to jump in.
Hey, so Karen doesn't know what it is, Donna. So do you want to explain it?
You could do it. You want to jump in and do that? Okay.
Yeah. So last year we did, it was called the Financial Hop, and every quarter, at the end of the quarter, channels went kind of like the calendar for the hop, and just kind of went over what your goals were. And if you were successful, if you were moving some to the next quarter, if things had kind of become overcome by events, whatever the case may be, just trying to help people understand what goals are, how to make them, and then sharing your journey for the year on how to get to your goals. So it was a really good hop.
And now, if you're interested, then you, like, if this is going to be your first year doing the quarterly goals hop, right? There were a couple of printables that we gifted to the channels so that you can write it out, and then you have something to talk about, why you created this goal, where do you see the goal going, is it working for you, do you have to change it, things like that. So if you're interested and you'd like to just talk about it, there's a whole playlist on my channel of all the people that went first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter. And it's a great way to just talk about what your situation is in your own words, and how did you goal for that? How did you set up those goals? Where did you see your financials take off, or did you slide a little? Do you have to change them? Is it working? So it's just a way to talk through what you do.
I don't have it printed out anymore.
It's I have mine.
So Anne-Marie said she's in, Donna.
Okay, I'm gonna write that down too. Okay, so I can actually show it to you. I'll show it to you. It looks like this, and if it just breaks down all the quarters, and it just gives you a little box for each month. Did you set a goal in January? How did it look in February? Did you set a February goal? How did you do it? And you run with it, and it's a great thing. Then over on Budget with Mama Bears, and Lisa, do you have a goal sheet also?
I do. My financial toolbox is in my living room though.
Okay. So Budget with Mama Bear has a 2026 goal, and it's on her Etsy, because financial goals was definitely a Budget with Mama Bear and myself. And you know what? This year, let's make it a toolbox thing. So this year it will be hosted by the three of us. Lisa at She Persisted Budgeting Savings, myself, and Budget with Mama Bear, because these are things that are in the financial toolbox. And maybe at the end of this video, we'll link them. And if you like these tools, you can grab them. I have to cough, and I don't want to cough on you all.
So this is my goals. It's focus on your rocks. It was the big rocks. The different, I have 3 big rocks and 2 small rocks. And so I have one for quarter 1. I started prepping for quarter 2. I have one for quarter 3 and one for quarter 4. So this was kind of my like goals, trying to plan out my goals. And this is the toolbox. And there's a playlist for from the 3 of us. I don't know if you guys can see it was a collab that we're doing, a partnership. Sorry, it's a partnership between myself, Donna, and Steph on how to get set. And you know, Steph has her so like the budgeting calendar, all of her tracking. These are mine, the total trackers. Like this is mine for April. The expense trackers. She's got her weekly budgets, her monthly budgets. All of this you can find over at Steph's. And then some of them you can find at mine. Some of them you can find at Donna's. So yeah, it's just trying to get you to think long term, right? Big picture.
No, paperwork doesn't have to be new. You can use last year's because it was undated. I did not date last year's, did I? No, financial goals are undated.
Nope, they weren't.
So if you have them, use them. If you're a channel, like I said, and you don't have them, you can email me and I'll gift you mine. I don't know what the other ladies would like to do, but mine have been out there, and I think they're, you know, these goal sheets are important for everyone. And we can actually, it's inspiring. Each channel does goals differently. Right. And we'll talk about it again. We not everybody's going, not something is good. It's not going to click with, like, if you listen to me, it might not click, but you might hear Lisa, or you might hear Jen, or you might hear Jenny, Dramatic Panda, or, you know, you might hear and you go, oh my gosh, I can relate more to her. But you get to take a little bit from everybody.
Yeah, I think that's why it's such a good partnership, because it's 3 different ways of looking at the same thing, right? And like Donna said, something's going to resonate from one of us to you, and you just take nuggets from each one of us, or anyone else too, anyone with a channel. I've learned so much from so many different channels that's really why people watch. It's to learn something that they haven't learned before, or they haven't thought of before. It's just a different perspective.
Right. Now, Shar, please listen to the book. Please listen to the book that I'm reading right now. I understand that things can be tight and uncomfortable, but listen to the riches. And I believe that there's something in there. If you could just listen, there's something in there that can get you unangry about bills. But you got to listen, got to hear the signal.
Shar, you can email me and I can work with you on setting realistic goals with your situation. Like, your goals don't have to look like anyone else's. If your goal is just making that payment on time, that's still a goal. It doesn't have to be some big outlandish that's going to take you forever to reach. It could literally just be getting through the month at 0. And that's a goal. And that's a huge goal. That is a huge goal. So you have my email. You can reach out to me and we can talk. I love that too, Jeanette. I love seeing how everyone did and how people had to how Donnie will love this word, how people had to pivot during the month or during the quarter because something happened and you have to adjust and you have to reset and do what. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that word.
I was using pivot instead of reset because pivot is your
Yeah,
friend
and you kept
word.
saying pivot, and I'm
Yeah.
thinking Ross going up the
Right.
stairs with freaking
Right. Well, that's why I
pivot.
said pivot
Pivot.
instead of reset. But for me, it's you have to reset. You have to rethink. You have to regroup, and give yourself grace. Right. That's a lot of like I had in my budget rehab series that I kicked off. My friend reached out to me. I was telling Donna that this week and or this morning about, she said, you're going to hate me because she went to Home Goods and bought stuff for her house and she was afraid to share that with me. And I said, look, you can't treat budgeting like a diet, or you're going to binge and you're going to buy. You're going to spend way too much because you feel deprived and you're going to overdo it. And I'm like, you just spent because she was spending on her house. And I was like, it brought you joy. Like, you have money in your budget set aside for that. As long as you don't go over that, you can buy. That's the great part of having a budget. It's not to restrict you, it's to tell you where to put your money. And if you set it up properly, you can have a budget category for spending. You just need to stay within that spending
Yes,
allocation.
well, sinking funds.
Yes, exactly. Full
It's
circle,
called
man.
sinking
Full circle.
funds.
Full circle.
Isn't that amazing how it just happens?
It does. It does.
It's the truth. You know, I love it. I love it.
Patty, you can email me. You don't have to live closer to me. We can do it over the phone. Thanks, Jason. Thanks. It was so funny to do that video with another human being at the table with me. It was.
Sorry. That was
your-
me. That was me. I'm actually looking for my dog because I don't know where my dog is.
Uh-oh.
I'm looking at my living room and I don't see my dog, but I see my husband, and I didn't see him walk by with the dog. I'm spying on them. Miss Judy, do you want to do the financial goals hop? Is that the I will, Donna? Is that what she meant?
Yeah, I think that's what she means. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to write Judy.
Yeah. Thanks, Anne-Marie. Thanks, Patty.
Yeah, you're getting a lot of love. Yeah, I see that you're getting that love.
Well, thank you guys. I appreciate it. The pivot queen.
Love that, Miss M.
Yes. I'm missing your videos, Emily.
Yeah, she's a schoolgirl.
She is. They're trying to kill her.
That's okay. She's got this. She's got this. Steph's on a budget is definitely going to get invited. Like I said, any channel that does the hop, I'm going to send them a message tomorrow. Actually, I have a list, and I am going to do three-quarter hop, quarter, and I'm going to do email. I'm going to do the email out to them because Lisa Grateful Me has done it. A lot of people have done it.
A lot of people have done it. Yeah, a lot of people. Yeah. And it's so good because when Donna did the financial hop, it is so diverse, the channels, that just like the regular hop, right? I love seeing big channels, little channels, new channels, old channels, and to really look into how they set up their goals and how they manage them. That is where I think that's where you grow. Your knowledge grows, and I love that. Yeah, Jason
Listen,
needs to get a channel. We talk to him about that all the time.
when Jason's ready, it's in Jason's time. He
It
knows
is.
that we're all here waiting, and the
Right.
day he says, "Hey, Donna, I'm ready. Can you?" He might not even need Donna to help him, but when he's ready, he's
Yeah.
got a spot.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
100%.
Amy, if you need help, anybody that needs help setting up goals or working on a budget, you can email me. And again, I'm
No,
not, got a disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm
no,
just going to give
anyone
you
that
my
has a
idea.
channel. Sorry, Lisa, I talked over you. I'm
Oh,
so
no,
sorry.
that's fine.
Do it again.
I was just saying, because Nana Amy said she needed help setting up goals, and I was just offering anybody can email me and I can help you with your goals. And I was just saying, I'm not a financial advisor and I don't play one on TV. um, but I just, it's one of the things I love doing. I do work with money. I've worked uh, business and finance for the last 29 years. So I do like seeing the big picture and how to put the pieces of the puzzle together and get people out of debt. And but it is just my opinion. It's just my perspective. So I just don't want people to think somehow I'm like the financial guru. I am no Dave Ramsey and don't pretend to be one. Oh, Donna had to walk away. Judy, I think she did put you down. I'll make sure she does.
Okay, I'm back.
Star.
He put the dog to sleep, and I didn't even know it. Okay,
Call me
so
anything but Mary.
um,
Anything about Mary? That's so funny. So, Donna, did you get Judy that Judy wants to do it?
okay, so yeah, we'll talk about that right now.
Okay.
So no, you don't have to be a hop channel to be a participant. If you have a channel, I would love to open it to all channels because this is your story.
Right.
You're a budgeter, and if you'd like to participate and you're not one of the ones that have ever participated, please reach out to me. All right. So I have this so far. Okay. We have She Persisted, Budget with Mama Bear, Dramatic Panda, Jen Finally Saves, Jeanette, Anne Marie, Judy, Little Green Cottage. That's who I have right now. I'm going to open it to the hoppers. I'm going to write that down. Me. And then what I want to say is I saw the comment back a little. I want to go to it right here. Right here. This one. That video inspired me so much. So I can actually close my eyes and go back and hear that video in my head. So Jeanette, keep them on, keep them guessing, because if they did not see your original quarterly goals video, this is an amazing technique that she has right here, and you're going to want to watch it. And that technique inspired me, and I'm even in my journaling. So bring that to the table again and add to it if you want, because that was a great technique. Love it. Yes,
Jason,
I
you
went.
need to, well, I guess you don't want to share online, but
Okay.
Jason said he actually has a channel name registered.
Okay.
I'm so excited. Brenda, I think your comment was to me. And thanks
Yes.
for that.
Oh, that's right. You don't have a name up on there. That's Lisa. She persisted budgeting and savings tonight. Oh,
Oh,
it's
my
at the
name's
bottom.
there.
Okay.
Yeah, my name's there.
Okay. It doesn't show. Now it does. It
Yes.
wasn't showing for me.
Oh, gotcha. Well, I think it goes away when you put the comment up. Yeah.
Yeah, I see that too, but I'm wondering why.
I
Maybe
don't
it won't
know.
now.
I don't
Maybe it
know.
won't now.
Yeah, it does it. I don't know.
Oh, see, you loved it too. You remember that one. That one was inspiring. That one was definitely inspiring. See? All right. These are important videos. And I wasn't sure if I was going to bring it back to the table because of life just getting, overwhelmed, but I honestly believe that it's important for all of us. So we're going to do it again.
Yeah, I agree. And I think I think Jeanette's videos are in your playlist from last year. So the folks who want to see what she did last year, go to Donna's playlist for the financial hop. I think Jeanette went all 4 times. So
Yes.
yeah.
Yep. So good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah.
And if anybody wants to join in and you have a channel, it's open. It's open to everybody. I don't care if you have 3 subscribers. If you want to join the hop for telling us about your goals, I think that's important.
Right.
Join us.
And I think
Because
it's equally as important. I'm sorry, Donna. I think it's equally as important if you have struggled with your goals. I don't want you to feel like you can't share that. Because
right,
Donna and I talk about that all the time. Like the channels that are real and they're not, everything is not all sunshine and roses and they don't have, bringing thousands of dollars a day to the table. I think that resonates more with real people. That resonates with me because I don't have money to do that. And sometimes my goals don't work out and I have to replan and refocus and all those rewords. So yeah, I think those teach people way more than someone just saying, "Yep, I did what I said I was going to do."
yep. Or I didn't because life happened, or I didn't
Correct.
because,
Correct.
and you keep it real. And no,
Yes.
that's the
Yes.
best part about it. And when
Yes.
you do this, it's almost an accountability
It
for
is.
goals.
Oh my
So,
God. Talk about accountability.
oh yeah.
Having a
Oh yeah.
channel, just having a channel in general, it makes you so accountable. I was sharing on one of my videos that I was updating the ding, ding, ding. And I'm already at the same number of challenges complete that I was when I started my channel in July of last year. Like
I love it.
that's crazy to me, but it's because I'm being held accountable by you guys and I need that and I appreciate that.
All right, so let me go back to a couple of the questions. Yes, I am going to. Are you joining us? I didn't see you. If you want, no pressure, no
Yeah,
pressure, Em.
I didn't see Emily say that either.
Um, and she knows she's invited,
Of
but
course.
I will create a thumbnail, and I will have a almost like a questionnaire. You don't have to follow that script, but it might provoke thought concepts on how you would like to articulate your goals. So I will give you a couple of questions that you can ask yourself, and then you can answer them. That would be a great intro into your video. Then I want to thank the Queen's Budget. She did put Jeanette's video. I love
Nice.
it. Love it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
look it. Yes, we got that. Okay. So Jason says, I like this. Jason reworks his financial goals on a daily basis.
Yeah.
And you guys read between the lines so well. And I know you do. And when you look at my savings challenge budget sheet, and I worked that yesterday because today was Sunday. Do you know that the 100 envelope challenge that I'm working on right now never gets added? That's always a last minute add on me based on working my financial goals for the week. It's not always a given. And that's probably why sometimes the big challenges fall. I start to ignore them unless I give them a purpose. And this is kind of important because I looked at that, right? Because let's talk big goals, long-term goals. Because if you work so many goals, I know we're talking financial, but financial is the money that you're using also to save. When you're working a financial goal that's big and you don't give it a purpose, right? Like Christmas Club, yeah, it's the Christmas Club. But then you have that 52 week. That's just 52 weeks. You keep going with it. But with that 100 envelope challenge for me, I let that go. I ignored it until I was like, oh, this needs to get done. And I gave it a purpose. Now I'm working on Budget with Mama Bear's 2026 goal, which saves you $2,026. I gave that a job. And now I'm like, yes. And then I'm looking at the Halloween one that we're doing with Lake and Bacon.
Yeah.
It's that Halloween coffin one. And I'm like,
You mean this one?
yes, ma'am. I'm thinking that has got to get like, once the others are done, that's got to pick up speed for my September taxes.
Yeah,
I
mine
think
too.
that also has to, yes. So, and that's when I looked at those big goals and I said, I don't think I'm saving enough for long-term purposes.
So that's what I use this book for. I went through every one of my challenges, my videos, and I put down what I'm saving on that video and what I need to save for the month, for the year, for the quarter. And that's what I sat here and did. And that's how I took that when I did all of that, and I took it over to your budget sheet, your savings budget. And I worked on my budget. That was what I did this past week, based on me going through every single thing that I have, all of my stuff in this journal. So yeah, I work on it, and it brings me joy because it brings me knowledge, right? You're not just flying by the seat of your pants and hoping your money's there. You know where your money's at. You know where it is, where it needs to go. Yeah, I love these little books.
And let me tell you something. You know what? Right there is a pen to paper.
Yes.
Pen to paper.
Yep.
Is in your face. You have to look at it. You have to, like, it's so important to look at, to write it down again. Just like, come on, do you remember in school when you did your times tables? You used to have to do your times tables to say 100 times for the night. Go home and do your times tables. How did you get, same thing with your budget, same thing with your numbers.
Right.
I honestly feel bad for those people that ignore their numbers.
I do too. Because they don't go away just because you ignore them. They don't go away.
But people think they do.
Right. So Margie, I have a comment. So I her last comment, she's talking about trying to use goals and set goals for her personal life. So I was sharing with Donna today, one of the things that we talked about was I have this hall closet in between my son's room and the guest bathroom, and it doesn't have a door on it, and I hate that closet because my son typically just throws anything and everything in there to get it out of his room. So I've had it on my to-do list since December to clean out that closet. And yesterday I decided, I set a 20-minute timer on my phone, and I did the first 2 shelves of that closet, and I had time to spare. And so this morning, I set another 20-minute timer, and I did the last 2 shelves on that closet. And that's where I was at because Donna called and I missed her call. I was finishing that up. And it didn't take me, I was complete with the 2 shelves within that 20-minute time frame. And I had procrastinated that cleaning out that closet because it looked so overwhelming to me. And I just knew it was going to take me hours to do it. Because when I clean something, I take everything out and I wipe everything down and I reorganize and all. So I knew it was going to be a big job, but it wasn't. It wasn't a big job. I had just talked myself into it being a big job. And so that's why I set myself a timer, because I was like, I'm not going to let this overwhelm me. I need to get this done. And this is the best way I can do it today. And that was one of the conversations we had this morning where we talk ourselves into it. We think we know. I think, Donna, you said you were fortune tellers. Like we try to be fortune tellers, that we know that something's going to happen, and we don't. We don't. So I would recommend that you set a small goal, just one in your personal life. It doesn't, again, it's like the goal, financial goals. It doesn't have to be some big thing. It can be make my bed every morning for a week. And that's it. That's all your goal is. But once you start reaching them, it's that dopamine hit, right? Dawn and I were talking about writing a list, and when you check it off, it's that dopamine hit.
So I'm going to go back a couple of sentences for you. So
Okay.
when you first started telling me that you set that 20-minute timer today, there was the negative spin before that
Yeah.
20-minute timer.
Yes.
And that
Yes.
negative spin was, I'm not touching that closet because it's going to take me days or hours or
Hours.
ever,
Hours. Yeah.
right?
Right.
That's what you put into your mind. So
Right.
even though it wasn't going to take you forever, just say, because those are umbrella words that
They are.
when you say
They are.
forever, it's going to feel
Yeah.
like forever, right?
Right.
And that starts saying, shoot, it's going to take me forever. I ain't going to do that. I'm not doing
Right.
that. It's going to
Right.
take me forever, right? So your fortune telling, that's where the
Yeah.
words, we're
Yeah.
fortune telling. I can't,
Right.
right now, I don't like fortune telling, right? Because we're not fortune tellers. So let me say this. So Lisa had said, it's gonna take me forever. So I said, oh, when did you become a fortune teller? She goes, oh,
Right.
right? You had that aha moment.
Right. Yeah.
And I said, I'm just as guilty of it sometimes, where you go, yeah, but it's gonna rain. You don't know if it's gonna rain.
Right.
Whatever. That's just an umbrella. Like, so right now, John has this thing. Yeah, I'm not going to do that because he's going to say such and such. When did you become? You don't know what they're going to say. You don't
Right.
know what they're going to do.
Right.
Just go along with it.
Right.
So if you can just do this for me, right? Take that moment again, pause, because this also came to me while I was reading that book. The fortune teller, the negative spin, the thought of the negative before it's even going to happen. You put that negative touch on it. Don't put the negative touch on it. Take that in your average everyday life, the moment, like your finances. Take that and take that negative out of the equation, and don't even put, well, I don't have enough money, so why would I get that? Don't do it. Shar, hear me loud and clear. Stop worrying about the money. Stop obsessing that you don't have the money. Start envisioning that you do. And just change your mindset. And once you ease up on the fortune telling of the negative is not going to happen.
I agree.
It's
I agree.
not.
I agree.
Who here gets what I'm saying? Let me see you guys in the comments. Who feels it? Do you feel what I'm saying? Good night, Miss Janet. Oh, Miss Wanda's here.
Yes.
Wanda, your cash tray was on the beginning of the video. It's up on the shelf.
Jeanette, I love that. Power hour. I love that.
Oh, I love that.
Wow,
I
Amy.
found my stone ball.
You see that?
Oh, go Amy. Go
Yes.
Amy.
Look
I
at
love it.
yes. Oh, that's great, Patty.
I have two saved to sink, end of the month, big envelopes. One is named debt and the other one is for sinking funds. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I do too. I do too. I think that's great.
So you get the negative. Don't be the fortune teller. Don't.
Right.
Wow. Okay, it's 9 p.m. Do you know that it's time to go?
I thought you were getting ready to say, do you know where your kids are?
I know. So before we close tonight out, I would love to hear some positive. It doesn't have to be an affirmation. I want you to leave me tonight, Don't make it about me. That's not what I'm asking. Leave me tonight. Leave us. Let's leave together with something amazingly positive. Something positive. Tonight went way too fast, but let's put a spin in it. I'm going to say that I'm counting my blessings for all of you tonight, because I might keep you accountable, but you guys keep me accountable. And these Sunday Night Lives for this past year have been so powerful and uplifting that I feel the blessings. So I want to say thank you. And that's my positive leaving you for the week. Lee, do you have one?
I'm looking at this right here. I believe in myself and my abilities. I think that's such a good affirmation to keep in mind, especially with this conversation we've had tonight. Shar, Michelle, Margie, anyone that needs it. I think you need to say that to yourself, because we all have abilities.
So today on the community post, so part of the journaling, right, was I'm going to tell you what the homework was for day 4, right? Not that you're going to day 3. Day 3's homework is 5 affirmations, but I added 6. The 6th affirmation, hear me, okay? Hear me loud and clear. I put it on a community post. I want you to repeat after me. Let me read it first, and then I want you to repeat after me. I am worthy of the wealth I desire. I am worthy of the wealth I desire. You all are worthy of it. Stop and know that. That's why it's in the front of all my videos. I want you, don't fast forward, because then you're not going to manifest it. It's there to help you manifest the worthiness that you are. Just so you know that.
Amen. I'm going to take it one step further on it. The wealth doesn't have to be monetary wealth. It can be friendship. It can be kindness. It can be love. That is wealth. Your health. Your health is the biggest investment you have. That is your most wealthy prized possession.
I concur. Ready? Let's read some of them. Only 4-hour time difference till the end of March. Oh, you're going to have to educate me in that. I was talking too much. I'm getting laryngitis. You're welcome, Miss Robin. Sometimes a word can change your mindset in a magical way, and dreams will always come true. Amen, my little sister. Amen. Blessings to all. Thank you, Miss Wanda. And thank you for wanting your yellow cash tray and being that person that asked. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that is gratitude right there. Because you're supposed to say it 3 times. The sun will come up tomorrow. It's a new day and a chance to save. Yes. I am grateful for this village and the community for the lessons learned, the friendships formed, and the love and support we all share. Don't dwell on the past, which you can't control. Move forward and try to have control on what's in front of you. So much positive reinforcement and guidance. It was very uplifting. Thank you, my friend. When you are tempted to lose patience with someone, think about how God has been patient with you all the time. I feel blessed to have come across this amazing community. Hello, my friend. It's nice to see you. Thank you, Donna, Lisa, and the village for supporting me. I am so blessed to be part of this community. Lisa, thank you most of all. I can conquer my financial goals. Yes, you will. I know you will. You're so welcome, Margie, she said. Love it. Amen. Hi, Miss CC. Speaking about kids, can everyone please pray for my youngest, Sierra, who is having a very hard time at this moment? I'm actually going to write down her name, because when I do say prayers that are asked, I like to lift up that person's name. So yes, I will do that, Miss Brenda. That's the comment I was thinking of. Brenda, your comments always, I'm going to pause for a second. So I bought the electric toothbrushes for the boys, and you said that you always bought for Easter gifts, and I always gave the boys Easter gifts and but so jokingly, I saw your comment, and then I whispered in the boys' ears, "This is your Easter present." Even though it wasn't, but that's because you had mentioned it. So I want to say thank you. See, I see you, I hear you all, and then it's like on the Sunday Night Lives, I like to address you. I am glad that I did not give up when Rick passed. Things slowed down, but they are moving forward. Yes, ma'am. Always be the positive for someone else. Look at you guys, all keeping everybody in their prayers. That's great, Kathy. I've been praying for you. Yes, praying. Okay, on that note, I want to say thank you to everyone for showing up tonight. And Sierra is in all of our prayers. So is Miss Mary and all of you. I call it my umbrella. I ask God to umbrella everyone. So, Lee, do you want to say goodnight?
Thanks for inviting me on. I love hanging out with the village on the lives. It's always such a good time. It just fills my cup. I'll say it that way. Fills my cup.
All right.
So thank you, everyone.
Good night, everyone. Love yous. And I will see you back here tomorrow. Lee, don't go away.
Okay.
All right. Good night, everyone. See yous.
Night.